You deserve love. Don't get it twisted. Like you definitely deserve love. And I feel like we feel that we don't deserve love because we give it all away instead of giving it back to ourselves. I think it's as simple as that. You know, if you keep showing up for yourself, if you keep doing things that create a positive life for you, like going to the gym, working out, or eating healthy, or hanging out with friends, and and reading and doing all the things that you know will benefit you in the long run, then you will start to develop a sense of love for yourself. You know, a sense of belonging, a sense of worth. And I feel like that's something that we lack, or people who love hard, they lack the self-love aspect. And I say all this to say that, you know, you deserve love. It's as simple as that. But if you don't love yourself, then you won't be able to love somebody else. And if you don't love yourself, then you won't be able to be loved by other people because you won't be able to accept it. So it comes full circle. You know, anything that you want to experience, it starts with you. It starts with you. Any beautiful thing on the outside is you. It's an expression of you. Because that beautiful thing does not see you as beautiful. You see that thing as beautiful. You know, as ironic as it sounds, you know, it's our perception that creates our world, you know, and it's our thoughts that create our reality. So we have to change these things. And I know it may be difficult to see that, you know, it's a weird concept because a lot of the times we're giving out love, right? And all of these times that we give out love, these people may just be turning their back on you. They may not be able to receive love because they don't love themselves, and that leaves you hurt, and that leaves you not loving yourself. How does that sound? Like, it's messed up, I know. But the moment that you switch that, pow, the moment that you turn that switch, and you stop defining your love for yourself on how other people treat you, and you start walking in your path of how you want to love yourself, everything starts to change, bro. And it may hurt. I'm gonna be honest with you. It may hurt when you start to change. It may hurt when you start to choose yourself because, you know, these familiar faces that you're seeing, you're no longer seeing them. You may smile a little bit less, but you'll feel more at peace. The places that once made you happier, especially the places in your mind, or even the tools that are used to bring you to a different space in your mind, such as like weed or you know, self-pleasure, lust, or finding desire in other people, they're not as fulfilling as they are anymore. I think that just means that you're changing. And changing is not bad at all. You know, but I say that to say, you know, you have to make some hard decisions sometimes. You know, I feel that when you make the hard decision, you're just adding another tally on the time that you loved yourself. You're adding another win. And a lot of the times we don't love ourselves again. I'm going back to this because we don't count our own wins. We don't see how good we're doing. We're always comparing ourselves. You know, we're always wondering how another person would see me. How do they see me? How do they view me? How can I be the best for them? How can I look good for them? I'm not gonna post this because, you know what, look, bro. You'll never get anywhere in life if you keep wondering about what other people do. You'll never get anywhere in life if you keep basing your self-love off of the love that other people give you. You're too valuable. You're too amazing. You're too valuable to be doing stuff like that, bro. And it makes me upset because there's so many times we say that we're only so much as we're loved. You know, we're only so much as people love us. We're only so much as, man, it actually just blows my mind because You deserve everything that you give. And everything that you give, it will be returned back to you. It may not be by that person. You may have to do it yourself. You know, and that's what this is all about. You know, stop looking outside of you to be happy. Stop looking outside of you for comfort. Stop looking at other people for closure. You know, there's going to be times where your goodbye isn't even a goodbye for real. You know, it could hurt you. You may thought that you would be in this life with this person, with these people forever. You thought that you were going to have best friends with this group. You were going to be best friends with this group forever. But in reality, that's not reality. You know, we got to stop holding on to other people's desires, and we have to stop holding on to other people's fantasy or how they see us. It's time to let that go. Because you will never be able to receive love. A lot of the times we ran into people who are potential candidates for us, or like our soulmates, or girlfriend or boyfriend. But we don't act on the decision because we're scared to receive love. But if you know what real love is, I feel real love is letting go. The best way you could love something is to let it go. Because you're allowing that thing to come back to you each and every single time. That's why when I love, I don't hold you hostage. Go be who you want to be. But I'm letting you know right now, I'm setting boundaries. If you cross this line, then you can't come back over here again. Yeah, I'm strict over here. But this is because I love myself. This is because I have been through so many things, so many different things. Not to say that my pain matters more than your pain. No, I'm not saying that. But to say that I have to stick up for myself. And if you don't stick up for yourself, then you don't love yourself. If you don't say, this makes me feel a type of way, then you don't love yourself. So it's time for a change, my friend. Stop going through life acting like you don't care. Stop going through life acting like you don't have a heart. Stop going through life in a meaningless way. Be sensitive. Be as you are. Because that's your gifts. And if you don't love yourself, then you won't be able to love anybody else. And if you don't love yourself, then you won't be able to be loved by anyone. It's a full circle, so you have to start with you. I hope this helped you a lot, my friend. Join the Discord in the description. I love you.